Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Growth Moments. Today I want to talk with you about the difference between wanting to be a coach and really being a coach. Those of you who know me know that I'm a business coach, I'm a personal coach, I'm also a financial coach. And if you go to my website, 𝙃𝙀𝙍𝙀𝙊𝙒, in the upper right-hand corner of the main page of the website, you'll see an orange button that says Free Exploratory Session. And by clicking on that in short order, you can schedule a free 30-minute session with me. And I mean, it is free. There is absolutely no obligation. But there are several things that I want to do in that 30-minute session with potential clients. And that is this. First of all, I want to get to know you and to let you get to know me a little bit, and I want to get at least a basic understanding of the circumstances that you're in right now. Secondly, I want to talk with you about how the skills that I bring to the party can be used to help you in your current situation. Thirdly, I want to look at your level of motivation. Sort of on a scale of 0 to 10, how committed are you to taking action and doing the work that needs to be done in order to move yourself forward? And finally, I want to be able to gauge our personalities to see, can we work together smoothly with one another? Now, I say all that because today I want to talk with you about an exploratory session I had with a young woman who I'll call Diane. Diane and I met and we were talking, sort of getting to know each other, and I asked her, I said, Diane, I have a question for you. And that question is, what is it that you're really looking for in a coach? And she thought for a moment and she said, well, I'm really looking for someone who has the ability to solve my problems. And I said, okay, that's a reasonable answer, but let's spend a couple of minutes and talk about that and see if we can unpack that a little bit. When you say someone who has the ability to solve my problems, what is it that you're really looking for? And she struggled with that, really couldn't come up with a good answer. And I said, here's the point that I'm making. If you're looking for an answer man, you came to the wrong place. If you're looking to be able to have someone where you come to me and say, Gary, this is my problem, and I say, Diane, this is the solution to your problem, you need to understand that that's not the way I work. And I don't work that way for several reasons. Number one, if that's the way I worked, you wouldn't be getting the optimal solution for your problem because you're not participating in the process. Number two, you don't have any skin in the game. So if you don't have skin in the game, then there's really not a lot of motivation for you to go out and take action on any plan that I would put in place for you. And the chances statistically of your taking any action with the plan that I would give you would be very, very small. But thirdly, and most importantly, if I took that kind of an approach, I'd be handcuffing you to me. And every time that you ran into a problem or a situation where you didn't know what to do, you would be coming to me saying, Gary, here's my problem, what's your answer? And from a coaching perspective, that's just not fair to you. Now, for those of you watching this video, I want to hit the pause button for just a moment on my conversation with Diane, because you need to understand that there are an awful lot of coaches out there today who use this exact model. And this is especially prevalent in times when we're in a down economy, like the down economy that has been caused by the recent pandemic. Because what happens is that when people get furloughed from their jobs, or they lose their jobs completely, they have to find a way to be able to make money. And for a lot of people, they think, one, coaching is really, really easy, and two, it is a very low startup cost business. And so they hang a shingle out there on the internet, maybe on LinkedIn, or maybe they create a website, and all of a sudden they go from being unemployed person to coach. That's a real problem, because while these people are very, very well-intentioned people, and believe me, I'm not putting them down. They're very well-intentioned people. They're good people who legitimately want to help others, but they simply don't have the experience and the training to be good coaches. And unfortunately, what happens is they wind up leading an awful lot of people astray, and they wind up really messing people's lives up. I've been coaching for over 22 years. I'm a John Maxwell certified coach. I'm a certified DISC trainer and consultant. I'm a certified master financial coach, and I'm a Dave Ramsey preferred coach. I have spent thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of hours learning my trade and honing my skills in my abilities to be able to help other people. So with that in mind, let's go back to our conversation with Diane. I told Diane, I'm not the answer guy. That's just not me. But here's who I am. So first of all, you need to realize that you are the hero of your story, not me. I'm not the hero. I don't want to be the hero. I'm just the guide. And when we work together, here's what happens. I ask a lot of questions, we begin a dialogue, and we start looking at possibilities, looking at opportunities for what you can do to move your life forward. But ultimately, in the end, you're the one who's making the choice about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. And when you do that, we start approaching that optimal solution for your problem because you're part of the process. We've worked this thing together. Secondly, now you've got some skin in the game because you've participated and you've made the decision. So the chances of you executing on the plan that you and I have jointly created goes up exponentially. But thirdly, and here's the real major part, you've learned to think differently. You've learned how to approach problems. You've learned to ask the right kinds of questions. And so what happens as a result of that is that the next time you encounter a situation, you know exactly what to do. You know what questions to ask. You know how to approach it. And so in the process, what happens is as we move down this road together, I start transitioning out of the mode of being a coach and into the mode of being an advisor. Now, you and I may start out meeting once or twice a week, but as we put plans in place and as you start executing those plans and seeing success, our meetings are going to become less and less frequent until we get down to a point of where we're meeting maybe once a month or even once a quarter, just to catch up on things and for me to give you a little bit of advice and maybe nudge you a little bit in the right direction, but you're largely on your own and capable of being on your own. That's what it's all about. That's what being a great coach means to me. For those of you who are watching this video, if anything I have said resonates with you, I highly recommend that you go to my website, 𝙃𝙀𝙍𝙀.com, click on that little orange button, get your free exploratory session. As I said, there's no cost to you, there's absolutely no obligation, and it could be one of the best decisions you've ever made in your life. This is Gary Smith. God bless you today. Go and live your life on purpose, and I'll speak with you soon.